Hello, friends! Thanks for joining me. We're reading our Rosie Revere book, and I'm comfy here in my house. I wonder where you're listening to the chapter book in your house. I'm out here in my family room by this big window that faces the south. Well, as we continue with this wonderful book, Rosie Revere, we're already on chapter 20. Wow. So let's see what happened at the end of chapter 19. Oh, that's right. Do you remember? Rosie gave Mrs. Lou a second chance and found out she's also an engineer and knows all of Rosie's aunties and their friends. So she's helping with the Paint-A-Palooza. As we begin chapter 20, let's see what happens. The parking lot was full of artists and their families. The McAllister sisters and Marion borrowed the librarian's microphone and sang to the crowd while the artists painted. There was dancing and laughing. Everyone was having a great time, especially June. She grinned as she swished her arms left and right, up and down over the canvas. The Paint-A-Palooza was working like a charm. Here's a picture. Different paintbrushes. Wide, thick, what's that one say? Square, fan. Different styles of painting. There's a toothbrush. What's that one? A pointy one. There's the pampas grass. A stick. A sponge on a stick. Ooh. There's an idea. Things to paint with. Also a finger. Then June reached up and ouch, ouch, she cried. Double ouch. Her face was wrinkled in pain. What's wrong? Asked Iggy. I have to stop, said June. My wrist hurt. Rosie helped June take off the gloves and looked at them sadly. The Paint-A-Palooza had worked, but it still didn't help June. The whole adventure was a flop. Rosie frowned. But June grinned, and then June chuckled, and then she laughed out loud. Rosie was shocked. Here's June painting with the Paint-A-Palooza. What's funny, she asked. You have to quit painting. Who's quitting, said June. Maybe I can't paint, but you all can. But if we paint, then you can't win the contest, Rosie said. Oh, Rosie, June said softly. Don't you see? I've already won. This is the most fun I've had in years. Rosie smiled. Iggy and Ada cheered. The Riveteers cheered too. Woo! Come on, everyone, let's finish the painting together, June cried. They grabbed paintbrushes and pampas stalks and got painting. When they were done, they stood back and admired the canvas. Home sweet home, said June. It's perfect. What did they paint? Oh, a heart. Chapter 21. What page are we on? Page 117. Suddenly, Boss slapped her hand on the arm of her wheelchair, and the Riveteers grew silent. Boss motioned for Mrs. Lou and the Riveteers to gather around her. Rosie, Ada, and Iggy stood by the canvas. What's going on? Ada asked. I don't know, said Rosie, but I think it's serious. The Riveteers huddled. They whispered to one another and took turns glancing at the kids. This picture says favorite values. Ball valve, or favorite valves. 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 Ball valve, butterfly valve, clapper valve, choke valve, gate valve, needle valve, poppet valve. 7 favorite valves. Finally, the huddle broke apart and Boss wheeled to the canvas. The Riveteers stood silently behind her. Boss spoke in a clear, strong voice. I speak for us all, including our dear Agnes, she said. Agnes Lou smiled and put a hand on Boss's shoulder. We are the Riveteers, said Boss. We do our part. We always have and we always will. It's who we are. The women smiled proudly. That means taking care of one another, said Boss. That's what makes us family. June stepped forward. Rosie, Ada, and Iggy, she said, you did something important. When you made that contraption, you helped someone you didn't even know. You did your part. Oh, look at them having their huddle. You did indeed, said Boss, and today we declare you are honorary Riveteers. Betty, Letty, and Hetty McAllister stepped forward. We further declare that our home is now officially your home too, they said. That includes all the singing and dancing you can handle. We can handle a lot of dancing, said Iggy. Zowie, said Ada. Thank you, said Rosie. 3 cheers for Iggy and Ada. 3 cheers for Rosie Revere. 3 cheers for the questionnaires. Aw, there they are. Super happy. Okay, friends, that concludes chapter 21. Wow, we're almost done with our book. Check it out. We only have this many pages to read. Okay, looking forward for you to join us for the continuing chapters. But for now, I wonder what work you'll choose next. Thanks for listening, friends. Have a wonderful day.